My name is Terry Bell. I'm 6'3", and I live in Chicago, Illinois. We were supposed to go to Big Bear. We were supposed to take the most perfect trip to Big Bear, and I'd be with you the first time you ever saw snow. But that couldn't happen. We were supposed to have a million firsts together, and laughs, and all of it together. But we don't get that anymore. It's you, Care. I died thinking that I had to find my soulmate, find that big love everyone's always talking about, but I already had it. I have it. It's you. I think I always knew I was just afraid because it meant saying goodbye for real. Forever. But our baby steps are taking us down different paths and we have to follow them. You have to go to Morocco, Care. And I have to say goodbye. So I'm going to try and keep this really brief because I could go on for ages. But I've got a long history with like RPGs, for example. I've always played video games since I was a little kid. An RPG, an MMORPG actually, that I used to play a lot of was RuneScape, which is a game not dissimilar um, from World of Warcraft. And I wanted to talk a little bit about something that really resonated with me um, from the script. And it's this idea that when presented with things you can't control, like for example, we were, this year we've been in a global pandemic. There's been lots of civil unrest, and our career, our form of breadwinning, the arts, is sort of like crumbling around us. And something that I found during the quarantine is that like I found myself slipping into a video game addiction of sorts, where it was like all I would do, I would wake up, play video games, play all day, all night, and I had to sort of like stop and be like what is happening here? Um, and what I realized is that when presented with things that I couldn't control, that were sort of like out of my reach, it was it was really comforting to sort of shelter or hide myself away in a video game where like I have control over everything that's going on. I feel a sense of achievement because when I buy a new game, I can sort of like track my progress, and I know that a week ago I was much worse than I am today. And it's also sort of this refuge where like I got a lot of friends that are online that I can surround myself and feel as if I had company. And that really stuck out to me from the script. Like I really resonated with Zeke and this idea that when presented with so many things out of his control and the world is literally crumbling, there's a sense of comfort in being in a video game and having a task. I gotta go find that map. I need to find this treasure. I gotta find that sword. And this happens even outside of like a once in a generation global pandemic. I remember when I was high school, I never actually when I was in high school, I never actually played World of Warcraft, and a big reason is there was this like running joke around a lot of circles that World of Warcraft ruins lives, uh, like an addiction. And it was funny, but really, like there were kids who came very close that I knew came very close to failing out of high school because they couldn't put the World of Warcraft down. And it was easier to go in World of Warcraft and get that map than it was to study for that test and get an A. And so like it was really sort of nice see that idea being played out, uh, being played out in a play, because it's not something that I think people talk about a lot. Video game addiction. I think it's something that we'll probably see more people talking about moving forward. Um, so yeah, that was something that I really loved and I really connected with when reading the play. And I don't know. Thanks for having me audition. Y'all have a great day.